That's already saved. Goku saving Yamcha's life.
A lot of power. I can tell just by looking at you. Goku, let me back you up. Let's clean up this mess in one fell swoop. Yeah.
How are you going to try the same move twice? That'd be like what if Carl survived, except Michonne takes Carl's death. Which, I mean, I guess that I can do. I never looked up who the voices for Cybermen were. I wonder who voices them. How are you gonna smile whenever you die? I mean, most Dragon Ball people have smiles when they die, so I just think they're freaking crazy. Or maybe they're just accepting their demise. Can't wait till more people get in so I can explain why the atmosphere looks different, and a lot good news about the channel. Yeah, Nappy, you ain't gonna win this. Whoa, 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 whoa! You're gonna have to try a lot harder than that. I say that as I miss my attack. Just ignore that. Yeah, I can't wait till more people get in, because I've got a heck of a lot to talk about. Regarding myself, the channel, and other people. Whoa, 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 whoa! How'd you like that? Oh, speaking of shop, I forgot that I have to go there. Not now. I forgot that I can go there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Shop and customize. Why didn't I think to do this? characters. You can literally buy characters from the freaking store. So I've just been wasting my valuable time for almost no reason whatsoever. When I can just buy half the characters from the store. The thing is, though, I want to buy the most important characters that I want before I go ahead and spend all my money recklessly. So I have 1,000,000 zenny.
Well, did you find something you want?
Oh, shut up, Bulma. I'll take my freaking sweet time if I want to. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to buy the most, like, character that I can buy, and then slowly but surely work my way up. Since we got, let me see how many are in here. There's still plenty that you need to unlock, but most of them are in the shop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 47, 48, 49, 54. 55 characters are in the shop. So, honestly, I think that I could get, like, I could get a quarter amount each couple rounds and games. So, honestly, I could look at getting all the characters by the next stream. Alright. I don't know why you had to say it like that, Bulma, but sure. She was like, oh, spending money feels so good. Like, why you gotta say it like that, though? Why you gotta say it like that, man? Alright, so we got Anareza, or, I'm sorry, Anyalaza, the stupidest way to say that name ever. Alright, we got Anne Bergamo. I'm gonna get Rudigarn next. Dr. Relo. Garlic Jr. Oob. Can you shut up for 2 freaking seconds? Mecha Frieza. Why you gotta say it like that, man? You don't gotta say it like that. Of course, I can't not get Ultra Instinct Sign. Oh, I got an achievement. New challengers. Unlocked 10 characters. Excludes add-on characters. Neat. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Alright. Will you stop saying it like that for 2 seconds? Frick. Broly, Dragon Ball Super. Man. Yeah, I really might get it even by the end of this stream. Seriously. King Cold. Slug. Janemba. Cooler. And then I only have 41,000 zenny left. So who else do I have money for? I got a very good amount. Alright, so let's see this. I have enough money for Spopovich, Frieza Soldier, Kui, Cyberman, Cell Jr., Videl, and that's it. I'm going to pick Spopovich because he's the literal best out of all of those options. Alright. So now we're going to check Customize to see what in God's name that does. What's that even supposed to do, anyway? What am I supposed to do with this? CPU settings? Apparently that's locked. So you can, like, change their emotes and their battle stances. And you can also see which fusions you can turn on. Alright. Alright. So who's still locked? Oh, so I guess it doesn't show you the locked characters in the shop. So I'm going to have to go ahead and check that out. Return to title screen. Thank you very much, kind sir. Sparking zero. No, I didn't want to turn. Okay. Maybe I goofed. I goofed up a little bit. Let's go to battle. See how many characters I still have to unlock. I'd like to give a comment. Shut up!
Hey, how come Vegeta's not here? Okay, I'm gonna give this one my best shot.
So all of GT Goku is locked. Teen Goku, and by extension, Mini Goku is locked. Majin Vegeta is locked. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is locked. Gohan's locked. Nail is locked. Don't tell me all the characters are in there are from the shop. Bruh, really? Bruh, you must be joking with me right now. You telling me that I don't have to do a goddamn thing and just the episode battles are just for fun? Or is it mainly just to unlock their outfits? Because obviously you want to unlock the outfits. Turles. Metal Cooler. Oh, so once you unlock one of them, you basically get all the transformations. Like, instantly. Which is fair. I don't recall seeing Goku Black in the shop, but I could have very well just been blind. Yeah, so pretty much all the characters are in the shop. Well, that saves me the trouble. I just gotta keep playing the story.
It's good to see you, Dad. Yeah, you got it, Gohan.
Please don't make Gohan's head any bigger than it already is. Gohan deserves nothing. Sorry to say that, but, like, come on. You can't blame me for that. Are you telling me I gotta do this battle again? Tell me I gotta fight this sucker again? Probably because I skipped out on certain part. Doesn't let you autosave if you skip a certain part. People are also probably going to get thrown off again because it's early. Kamehame! Bruh, stop with the heavy sign. That's my thing. Kamehame. Why would you just stand there and let me hit you? I want to blast you. You just sit there and let me. I want to go ahead and punch you. You just sit there and let me. I want to go ahead and get all this stuff. And you just sit right there and let me. That was a Team 4-star reference for any of you who got that. Hey, TF. Oh, like I haven't heard that before. I hope Gohan realizes that by shooting Nappa while he is stomping on Goku, he by extension kind of hits Goku because the explosion would therefore backfire onto Goku. I'm not even going to bother. Oh, I wonder why that is. It's such a mystery.
What a moron. Only thing he thinks is the order I'm killing you in.
Don't tell me this is the story where Goku turns Super Saiyan in the Saiyan Saga. Super Saiyan in the Saiyan Saga. He's going to turn Super Saiyan in the story, isn't he? I've seen some interesting what-ifs so far in this game, but that would be freaking awesome. What if Skyquake killed Optimus? Well, if Optimus dies that early, there's no Forge to bring him back. So, and no smokescreen in the vicinity of Earth yet. So, honestly, I feel the story would kind of end at that point. Because then Megatron would be brought back probably even sooner. And B would be the only one fit for material in the role. So it would honestly mean that Bumblebee would become the next Prime. I don't know. That's hard to decide. I thought I turned the music off.
As I thought, he's grown stronger after having his wounds healed. But how he's recovered so quickly is cause for concern. It might be too late, Goku. Even if Piccolo's body is preserved, I know. Which means the Dragon Balls would be gone forever too. No, it's not hopeless. Even if he dies.
So what, Piccolo's not dead?
A way to do what?
Before you guys got here, those aliens referred to Piccolo as a Namek. Did I somehow explain all
I could do it. It's just that with Smokescreen not on Earth and no Forge, the Matrix would go to Bumblebee, I feel, not Smokescreen. So, and there would be no Optimus, period. Just like whenever I do the Smokescreen becoming a Prime instead of Optimus coming back, I can do it. Because B becoming a Prime is something I actually want to do. So, congratulations! You have yourself a saved idea. By the way, I want to sincerely congratulate you on your success on your channel. With your Constructicons What If, it's good. Even though the prime highlight of it is the beginning part with the scraplets going to the Decepticons, that sparking your Constructicon idea is pretty freaking unique. Starscream dying, that's definitely justified. I can already see a lot that's going to be changing. So, good on you so far. And you already got the first part at like 800 views, man. That's how fast the Cliff Jumper one sparked up for me. It just takes that one idea. And your other things, like the Decepticons finding Nemesis Prime and Iron Man and Optimus meeting, those are definitely good ideas.
You could save some time and attack all at once. Just another few bodies for the pile.
Wanna bet? Because I think your body will be in the pile first. As if Yamcha would be able to scar Nappa. Not this Yamcha. King Kai training Yamcha would be able to single-handedly defeat the Saiyans. Not Saiyan Saga Yamcha. You're so lucky, you rubber ducky. You won't block it this time. The fact they didn't put Super 17 in this game annoys me. But since they're going to be planning to do so much more with this game, you can definitely expect it. Like, literally, the creators even asked fans what they would want in the DLCs coming up for the game's future. So that should let you know that it's going to happen. Also, quick thing.
Please help me.
For
I have no use for a paralyzed Saiyan.
something I wanted to bring up. There's something I wanted to bring up, but I can't remember what now. Oh, I'm curious about your Decepticons finding Nemesis Prime, since I didn't think to do that. I brought in, if you saw the Cliff story, Silas joined Megatron, and how I did that with breakdown and everything. I have one particular question. You can't really bring in Nemesis Prime without Silas controlling him. Because before Silas was put in Breakdown's body, he had to control Nemesis Prime. So are you going to have... This doesn't have to be something massively spoiled, but are you going to put in the idea of Silas surviving and not having to be put in Nemesis Prime? Are you going to put him in Nemesis Prime instead of putting him in Breakdown like Silas's men did? Or is Nemesis Prime just going to be a single vessel that the Decepticons happen to find?
Psycho! He just killed his own partner for no reason!
We have to face facts. This other one is way out of our league.
Forgive me, guys, but I want to face off against him one-on-one!
Goku?
I get you. Let him have this, Tien. You said it yourself. He's too strong for us to even be able to lend a hand.
Yeah, but...
Yo, let's finish this someplace else.
Fine by me. Makes no difference.
Now to fight Vegeta. Kameha. Apparently, that's the way you say the move. I love that they kept that.
What are you talking about?
Wait a damn second. Your moves should be visible, but I can't see it anywhere. You clever snake Kakarot. Destroy the room before I even set foot on the battlefield.
Oh, come on. We could have had a Kamehameha Gallic gun clash like the freaking cannon. You ruined it, Vegeta.
My own backup source of moonlight. Your lack of knowledge will be your undoing. Now
Kamehameha.
to spark a transformation beyond your wildest dreams.
Transformation?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Great Ape became outclassed at some point, Vegeta. Not really much of a comparison of like what's cool and what's not anymore, Vegeta. Block it!
What the hell's going on here? So he's some kind of like great ape monster?
Yeah. Duh. The frick do you think he is? A great ape fairy or something? Yes, he's a monster. No, 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 no. Ah, bollocks. Frick. Dang it! Okay, this is the part where they said the giant bosses were broken. TF, did you hear me, by the way, about what you were planning on doing with the Decepticon and Nemesis Prime thing? I don't know if you heard me or not. If you want to keep it a surprise, that's perfectly fine.
I'll have to become a great ape and grind you to a pulp.
Great ape? What are you talking about?
Wait a damn second. Those moves should be visible, but I can't see it anywhere. You clever snake Kakarot. Destroy the room before I even set foot on the battlefield.
I did not. I said it before. I don't even know what you're going on about.
If Judas was in contact with the Commonwealth instead of CRM. Well, then, Rick would have been kidnapped by the Commonwealth, which is already planned for the future. So, yeah.
Transformation?
I'd love to see you try! This time I ain't gonna let you topple me, ape.
So he's some kind of like
No, he's a grade 8 fairy. I'm sorry. Someone says something obvious, I have to snap back. Do I look like a freaking grape to you? No, 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 no!
Over there.
The frick? Okay, I miraculously survived. TF Motion Freak, are you still there? And is anyone else in the stream?
Oh, thank you, Chaozu. Good thing you had those sense beads on you.
Sensu beans, the ultimate plot convenience. Oh, heck no.
Oh, gonna revive your friend again? Or have you learned to let the weak stay dead? Maybe now you understand what it means to be a Saiyan, Kakarot.
Oh, heck no.
I'm all out of sense beans.
Well, then it's time for me to conclude this battle. And you'll be reunited with your friends in one more painful moment. What?
He just killed Krillin. Oh, yep. I know it's about to happen. They made Super Saiyan in the Saiyan Saga. Vegeta just totally killed Krillin. Bye-bye, Moon. Why didn't you just do that from the start? Why didn't Goku just blow up the moon? I guess Super Saiyan made him a little bit smarter.
He's already been killed, but can never be revived again. We'll never forgive you for this.
Yeah, Vegeta. It's about time you learned something. Never kill Krillin. And I'm going to show you your folly. Magical hair color? Vegeta wouldn't say that. Okay, the game got that wrong. Vegeta would definitely know this is the legendary Super Saiyan. Did this game seriously make Vegeta mimic Frieza? Just because he turns Super Saiyan against another enemy like Frieza? Vegeta is not like Frieza. Oh yeah, Vegeta didn't really get into the Super Saiyan legend until the Namek arc. It's about time you learned something, Prince. You kill Krillin in front of Goku? You die. Bye-bye, Princey.
How can I be outclassed by some pathetic creature?
Maggie and Fear's already saved. Someone else, I think, recommended it.
How can I be reduced to this? It's inconceivable.
I never want to see you on this planet again.
And I shall never forget this humiliation. Mark my words, Kakarot. I too will surpass the limits of what a Saiyan can do.
I would just love to see you surpass Goku at this point. Shortly after, Goku faints. When he awakens, Gohan is there. As he grieves over losing precious friends in the Dragon Balls, he remembers Krillin's mention of planet Namek. It is then that Gohan recalls the conversation between Vegeta and Nappa. Okay, so Gohan's the one to recall of Namek instead of Krillin. So it's just Goku and Gohan then?
I'm sorry I can't go with you, but promise me you'll come back with the Dragon Balls so we can wish back Mr. Piccolo and the others.
You got it, go.
So Goku's going to the planet alone? Hi, Dende.
Wait! Please don't run away!
Why do you got a freaking
I'm not gonna eat you or anything.
smile on your face?
Huh?
Who the hell are you? Are you with him?
Those must be the Namekian Dragon Balls I saw on my radar. They're way huger than the ones on Earth.
If you're after these, then you must be with him.
Who's him? What do you mean?
Get up!
Wow, don't even answer Goku's question. I see how it is. They put Frieza soldiers, like the original Budokai Tenkaichis, and they put Kui, but they don't put King Piccolo or any of the OGs, and they don't put any of the Shenrons besides Sin or freaking Super 17. But they put people like this. Yeah, okay, Sparking Zero. I'm still not a fan of that name. I prefer Budokai Tenkaichi 4. Because that's what it is. It's Budokai Tenkaichi 4. That's literally what it is. You people can call it Sparking Zero all you want. It's always going to be Budokai Tenkaichi 4. That's literally its name. But that's so cool, Goku turning Super Saiyan in the Saiyan arc. That's awesome. But except Dr. Gero would know about Super Saiyan. So it's kind of a bad thing. Kind of. Wonder if anybody else is going to be joining or where TF went. What do you think was going to happen? You have two little mini henchmen fighting Goku. Wait, what? Are you telling me that because Goku turns Super Saiyan in the Saiyan arc, this would lead Vegeta to turning Super Saiyan straight afterwards? I mean, that's fair, considering that it didn't take Vegeta too long to get Super Saiyan after Goku. Maybe like a year, 2 years, depending on when he specifically got it during the Android time skip. He got it during then, but it was never fully disclosed as to when he specifically got it. So, I mean, kind of ranges closer with this one. Maybe it'd be more personal.
With Frieza out of the way, my fight is with you now, Kakarot. Now become a Super Saiyan immediately.
Wait a minute. Glenn was in Atlanta. Everyone was in Atlanta. And Glenn only did go to Atlanta. Kind of obvious there. Wait a minute. So Vegeta's power when he recovered from Earth was 22,000. When he fought against Kui and Dodoria. And right before he got whomped by Monster Zarbon. And the Super Saiyan multiplier is 50? I believe? Yeah. I believe so. What is the Super Saiyan multiplier? 50 times. So 22,000 plus... Wait. No, it's times. It's times 50. 1,100,000. So that means that if Super Saiyan... So wait, if in this story, Super Saiyan Goku appears in the Saiyan Saga because Vegeta kills Krillin, and then that leads to Vegeta becoming a Super Saiyan and taking out Frieza before Goku even gets to Namek? Alone. So Vegeta's 22,000 power level at that point, times 50 of the Super Saiyan multiplier, would be 1,100,000. Meaning that he would have had to have killed Frieza before he went into his second form. Or it would just give him enough power to want Frieza in that form. But I have a feeling that he took him out in his second form. This Vegeta in this story is desperate. Because one would think that he would actually want to fight Frieza in his transformed states. Because he's the one who even told him in canon to transform in the first place. So I guess in this story, he just kills him in his first form. The funny thing is, someone recommended to me to do What If Skyquake joined the Autobots, but I told them you were doing it. You can do it too! Everyone has their own way of doing things. You don't have to not do something because of me. But did you hear me about my question about your Decepticon and Nemesis Prime idea? Or do I need to repeat it? Also, I want to wait for a few extra people because I got a lot of stuff to talk about.
What do you think, Kakarot? Now I too can transform into the legendary Super Saiyan. Oh, I see. This little guy's an Namekian.
No, I thought he was a freaking angel. By the way, Namekians and Supreme Kai being demons is freaking awesome. And apparently, Shin's real name, the Supreme Kai of Universe 7, apparently his name is Naher, which is actually a really unique name. And the younger brother from Daima, this is all from Daima, and his younger brother is Degasu. He's basically a Universe 7 Zamasu. So, that's fine. I have done things that people have done already, like Super Saiyan Vegeta and several other things. It's just you got to do it a different way, you know? To not hurt the other person's or take the other person's material. Now, my question to you is, your Decepticons and Nemesis Prime thing, are you planning on getting... since Nemesis Prime had to be controlled by Silas, and then Silas got put into Breakdown's remains and body to keep him alive, are you going to take that material and put Silas in Nemesis Prime, and that's whenever the Decepticons find him? Are you going to make Silas survive, and then him just go with the Decepticons with Nemesis Prime's body? Or are you just going to make the Decepticons find Nemesis Prime's vessel and just use it to their own end? Because otherwise, it would be an empty story, and there'd be no point in putting Nemesis Prime there in the first place. You feel me? Starscream killed RC instead of Cliffjumper. That means RC would have had to have been in the location that Cliff was, and Cliff would have had to have been in the separate area. So it would almost be like, what if Cliffjumper survived? It's just you're killing RC instead of how I did it with Ratchet and Wheeljack.
What are you waiting for? Turn Super Saiyan. Or would you rather just lay down and die?
So wait, Vegeta wants Goku to become a Super Saiyan, but he didn't give Frieza the chance to go into his second form. Although, I feel that Frieza turning into his second form would have honestly hurt Vegeta becoming a Super Saiyan. So I guess they had to make it so Vegeta pretty much killed Frieza in his first form. Because he wouldn't have been able to beat second form Frieza. They would have been dead even. This is cool. The idea of Goku becoming a Super Saiyan this early, before Namek, is pretty freaking unique. It's like Goku becoming a Super Saiyan in the King Piccolo arc, which multiple people have done, and I was planning to do before the What If Rick Didn't Kill Shane remake, or What If Rick Exiled Shane remake. But, since I kind of screwed up on that story, and I took way too much material from Masako X, and the fact that so many people wanted Walking Dead stories before I, came up with a unique system, when I do make it, it's going to be completely unique to me. You got me?
Simple. Because the universe has no room for the weak. Why don't you join me? What do you say, Kakarot?
Why in 16,000 years would I ever join a prince who didn't get Super Saiyan before me? Enough! Wow, that actually sounded like Kai Goku. Sean Schmiel really brought out like the Kai in this game. That's why Dragon Ball Z Kai will always be better than the original Dragon Ball. The dialogue, the fights, everything about it is better. I'm still in the thinking stages of my Nemesis Prime story, especially since I'm not even halfway done with my current What If. And I wouldn't expect you to be, because unlike me, you have your own way of doing things, and that's perfectly fine. I was just genuinely curious. But that's okay. You just had me curious with how you would do it, that's all. I'm an analyst. I analyze things. Wow, just hit a rock. Let's just have it hit a rock. King didn't join us last time, and a few people didn't either. So hopefully we get some more this time. Maybe it's like I said, because I'm doing it earlier. But it's all about getting off early and wanting to get it done. Surprised that landed. Whew. I think about the hour mark, if nobody else gets in, I am going to go ahead and take care of it. Just get some of the stuff that I want to say out of the way. You're wondering, what about makeshift? Well, you'll see in part 4 as for the Cybonic Plague. Well, it'll happen soon. I already asked you about that. And I have completely forgot about makeshift. But then again, I saved makeshift for later in the Cliff story, so that's completely reasonable that you would too. Especially if there's nothing to do with him.
Still lack what it takes to unlock its real power.
If you're taking your leave, you're better finish me off this time.
Oh, I'm not killing you. And no, it's not to make you feel any sense of shame.
What?
It's because I want to fight with you again someday. So the next time you feel ready, you can bet I'll be ready too.
You're a true Saiyan after all.
Yes, he is.
Then the next time we cross paths, I'll be stronger. Strong enough to crush you once and for all.
As if. Yeah, especially if you've seen what I did with makeshift.
Goku triumph as Goku continues to improve.
Unfortunately, if Goku becomes Super Saiyan or any godly form before Namek, it's kind of over when you really think about it. What if the governor showed up on the farm? I have what if the governor appeared early, already saved. I'm going to go ahead to the shop and buy more characters. And then after I buy all the characters, the only thing I'll have left to do is just the story. And that's pretty much just to unlock costumes. Because there's really nothing else to do in this game. Yeah, I'll give it to about the hour and 5 mark, and then we're going to go ahead and get started with what I want to talk about. Even if some people aren't here yet. Oh, they brought back King Kai training? Huh. I did not even remember that. But I did remember. See, this is how you know they really brought back the feel. Any what ifs that I recommend? Well, I kind of already have the Tony and the Optimus thing. I'm pretty sure I recommended that. But if I really had to think about it. I would have to say, like I've said before, no one's ever asked me to really, no one on this channel has ever asked me for what if ideas before. Shut up, Bulma! I need to get away so I can, I'm going to turn down the volumes. No one's ever asked me that before. I gotta think. I would so you like horror movies. You like Transformers. And you like Marvel, supposedly, Tony Stark. Let me think. Are you into John Wick? Or are you like into the MCU, like fully? Because I might have something that I plan to do here coming up, but I'm not sure. I'm going to wait. Because I don't want to recommend something and then you not be into it. That would be dishonorable. Are you fully into John Wick? Because I might have something. Like I said, something that I plan to do here soon. Never mind, then. I was going to ask about John Wick in the MCU, which is one of my stuff planned. But since you're not, I can't do that. It kind of hurts the field. So, now I have to come up with something else. Then I'm gonna have to say, I think I'm starting to come up with something. I just have to think. I got it. What if Jason Voorhees met and fought Pennywise? You can, if you want to do it, you can name it whatever the frick you want. But yeah, that's my idea for you, man. And as for Transformers ideas, what if Sentinel Prime was in Transformers Prime? I plan to do it, but hey, it's the best I could think of. There you go, man. And I'm about to just start with what I want to talk about because I don't think anybody else is joining, really. Not yet. I feel like the only crowd that we get is past 5 o'clock. Why? I don't care. Try. Okay. So first up, the winner, I'm just going to do this now. The winner for this week's character figure vote is Diego. Pretty much everyone pulled a Buck from Ice Age and voted for Diego in the end, since he's another Ice Age character. So, good old Diego won the frickin' vote, which that's fine. It was between Diego, Ultron, what's his face? Can't remember the others. Yeah, I can't remember the rest. Point is, Diego won. Hopefully you guys like the picture. And yeah, I'll be posting this picture later on the channel and the Discord along with the next vote. Next order of business. For my John Wick and Daniel Salazar story, I have amazing news for that project. I have officially pre-recorded the first part of the episode, and I've switched over to Clipchamp, which is the app that I was using to make the movies of my what ifs. But now, since a lot of stuff has changed with CapCut and everything like that, and space, keeping my computer in check with space and hard drive and everything, I have switched over to Clipchamp permanently for video making also, which means crucial things. Number one, I'm able to show my face in the videos while the pictures are going, as you've seen them before. Number two, even though that's the case, I have to do multiple takes instead of one, which is usually how it goes, but luckily sometimes I'm able to get it in one take. But with this, I have to do multiple takes because it doesn't let you record the audio with it on Clipchamp. You have to record it separately, especially with the camera. And number three, whenever it comes to the actual development of the project, since it's like the Dale story and I'm working on it and uploading it at the same time, luckily, you guys don't have to worry if it's going to be like uploading and working at the same time so close together, because I'm right at the finale of season 3 of it. So we're getting very close to the halfway point of the story. So close that I can show you guys a bit of the development. Number one, I showed you guys the picture before of Madison using a pencil instead of a spoon against Troy's eye. And like I did with my Dale and Lightning McQueen and other stories, like I did with Morgan, Jesse, and like those characters, Troy loses his eye. It's funny. In the original, Troy almost lost this eye, but regenerated so quickly and had vision impairing in this eye because of what Madison did to him in canon. But in this story, it's going to be a whole freaking sight for sore eyes, if you get my meaning. And I'm right at the finale, as I've already stated. And Dante is actually going to recognize John Wick, as I showed you guys in this very picture in the community post that I posted recently. So like I said before, we are itching very, very close to the halfway point of the John Wick story. So a lot of stuff is happening. What if Diego was in KFP? I don't know what KFP is. Oh, what if Diego the Panther was in KFP? That wouldn't really work. Diego was just a normal saber-toothed tiger. So to include him in that would be kind of off-putting. Characters like Buck, the Weasel, and Puss in Boots, they would fit in Kung Fu Panda. So, I mean, I could do those if you want me to. But unfortunately, I can't do Diego. It's just far too complex and silly to think of a saber-toothed tiger having kung fu skills. Especially one like Diego. That's actually good because I have to save a few things from last night's WWE SmackDown for some WWE what ifs. Especially after the reveal of Paul Heyman and CM Punk. I really thought it was going to be freaking Brock Lesnar. Slick! What's up, man? Joined Bloodline. What if The Rock joined the OG Bloodline? Okay. So Slick, I got a lot of stuff to talk about here. First up, the winner for this week's vote is Diego the Sabretooth from Ice Age. People really love Ice Age characters because both Buck and Diego have both won a freaking vote. So this picture will be posted at the end of the stream along with the next vote. Secondly, the John Wick and Daniel Salazar story, the first part is pre-recorded, and I've got a lot to talk about with it. Number one, I have moved over to Clipchamp instead of CapCut. I got rid of CapCut because it was taking up far too much space on my laptop. So I moved over to Clipchamp, which was the app I use to make the movies for my what ifs. And now I'm recording videos on there full time. I just pre-recorded the first part of the John Wick and Daniel Salazar story last night. And I actually can show my face in the videos now. You will see my face in videos regularly. It will be up in either the left or right sections of the videos from this point on, and it will be while the pictures are going over. I just couldn't do it on CapCut. It wouldn't let me. The only bad thing is that I have to do multiple takes because it won't let you do it together with the audio or the camera and anything like CapCut would. You have to do it separately. So I have to time it exactly right and extend things. It's a bit of a big deal, but not a big deal. And it saves me tons and tons and tons and tons of space. Especially with how I've been able to make the movies. If Clipchamp wasn't useful, I wouldn't have been able to make half the movies that I have. Or any of them. And since this one's so similar to the Dale story, since I'm working on it and uploading it at the same time, it's not a big deal because there's an intense amount of world building and story to go with it. And I'm right at the end of the 3rd season of the story. And Dante is actually going to recognize John Wick, which is basically going to uncover more of John and Daniel's past. And oh, you guys are going to so much love it. You guys are going to really freaking love it. Point is, it's going to be awesome. Next Friday, exactly 1 week, is whenever you guys are going to see it. And then afterwards, I'm going to have to do tons and tons of work. After the stream, I'm going to have to work my butt off to get past season 4's beginning. And I have to pretty much be done with the John and Daniel story by the end of this month. Otherwise, I am going to basically be even more down on the work. Because after this, to keep 5-6 stories ahead and even get a break in the first place from stories, I'm going to have to do the 1 episode lightning thing that I showed you guys, along with 4 to 5 other stories just to keep up. 4 mainly, but you get my point. The Cybermen one's already done, because it's years made already. It's that and the Frieza turned good story. It's all the old projects from 2 years ago I have left. After that, my whole Google Photos will be like new projects, you know? Which is kind of what it already has been, but you guys get my point. But yeah, that's pretty much how it's going to have to go. I didn't think that I didn't take into account that Fear the Walking Dead's 8 seasons and how I was going to make it basically like a prequel. It's like my What If Madison's Family Joined Rick, where there's far more to the story than I let on. So I'll be able to make it manage, but it's going to still take a lot of work, especially since so many of you guys are hyped to it. I think that it will get a lot more attention than the McQueen story, which I really thought that would warrant more attention since people were looking forward to it. But I definitely think that you guys are going to love the John Wick story that I made, the analysis. That's already gotten 2,100 views. And plenty of support. And that hasn't even been active for 5 months. So whenever I make the actual story, I think that that's going to spark a lot of freaking attention. Especially since I compare John Wick and Daniel Salazar so, like, similarly. Which, I mean, they are. And let's be honest. This picture right here. Let me go to it. You can't tell me that Madison with a freaking pencil, like John Wick, instead of a spoon, isn't like probably one of the coolest things and funniest things you've ever seen. And John Wick being impressed by it would honestly make things even more funny and cool. What if I have saved coming into the future is what if Shockwave and the Predacon killed Megatron? Because I have an idea, especially with Shockwave. That's decent. mean, Shockwave was fiercely loyal to Megatron. And yes, he was mad at Starscream and maybe other cons for leaving him. But taking it as far as to killing Megatron? That would definitely go a long way. Dang it! Looking forward to the John Wick story. Sounds so good. It will be. Trust me. Oh, and one more thing that I forgot to mention. Along with making Clipchamp and making it pro and being able to work with every single thing that I can, guess what else is upgraded in case you didn't look at the background behind, this. The background that you see all around here, that's my Omniverse of Nick background, in case you didn't notice. And want to know how I manage that? I now have subscribed to Restream to add new music, designs, and backgrounds to make Restream even better. Doesn't look like much, but I thought that you would notice. I just figured that you guys should definitely see that. No, 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 no. Oh, come on! You're not grade 8 Vegeta. You're not that tough. Thank you very much. God. Things don't need to be this hard, Frieza. You could just die and let me kill you. Not hard. So recent videos, the Atom survived, the Nick in the MCU, recent videos and stuff. How you guys enjoying the channel? Doing great so far. Why question mark? Why? make it so hard?
I don't know if I've ever felt this excited about the prospect of that in my entire life. Now I only need to
Why? Why you gotta make it so hard? Glad to hear it. You just countered my counter. Now I'm starting to get mad. Don't care. You're making me feel anger. Wonder if anyone else is going to join here. Want to keep countering? Huh? I'm glad that didn't reach me. I know I can do it in many different ways. That's nice though, dude. You definitely deserve the support, especially on that first part with the Constructicons. It definitely got a lot more support than I thought it would. First, it was at 500 like after a day or something, and then it was at 800 within like 2 more days. So yeah, it just takes that one idea. Just takes the one idea and the right mindset. So apparently all the characters are unlockable in the shop. And the story is just to unlock costumes, I think. And I'm pretty sure you can just unlock the costumes in the shop also. My Cliff one blew up in like no time. Like the John Wick one. Yeah. Why do you think I want to pursue YouTube as a main course of revenue and making money and stuff like that, and like getting up there, you know, making a living? Because you can do it. It just takes the right idea, right mindset. You gonna make your death easy, Freezer? Okay. God, that irritated me. Not gonna lie. Well, it is. Deal with it. Imbecile. Oh, another thing. The new channel trailer, the AI channel trailer. How do you guys like that? I was just experimenting with new channel trailer ideas, and I came to realize that I could do something like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I still feel like I'm gonna do that.
Let's go home. Lucky us, my little spaceship should be able to get us back in just under 6 days. out there. Come on, crew, don't think now. Don't lose hope. And when we get back, you still won't.
Goku would be spread.
In this story, we beat Freezer. Isn't that wonderful? Oh my god. Sorry, that freaking annoyed me. I hate getting mad over simple stuff. You know what's funny? People were freaking they were talking online about people rage quitting and like the developers or something going against it, something like that. I don't know what specifically happened, but I'm just saying. I think I absolutely killed it with that AI channel trailer. Oh! Holy frick. I just realized. I know there has to be a picture online. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Give me a picture, give me a picture. Share this tab instead. So if you guys saw the channel trailer, which if you haven't, is a freaking 500 views, the first part of it was Negan and Jason Voorhees, because I finally, if you guys saw my Jason Voorhees and Walking Dead video, I finally found a way to make an actual what if story for Jason Voorhees and not just an analysis video. What if Negan used Jason Voorhees and basically Jason kills all the saviors and then Negan uses him as a slave, like a mindless slave killing machine. And Rick's group has to face Jason Voorhees instead of the saviors. So basically, I finally have a way to use Jason Voorhees in a story. And it just occurred to me when I was making the AI channel trailer. I'm like, what else can I think about? And then that idea just popped into my mind. I'm like, holy frick. I just gave myself one of the best ideas ever. And I also have another unique idea. The John Wick and Daniel Salazar story gave me an idea. You know how basically in Fear the Walking Dead, Daniel said that he got the cigars from a friend, and we see Abraham with the same cigars. And so many people talked about them knowing each other, and it was pretty much confirmed, but never shown. And in my Madison's family joined Rick, I actually made a friendship. Well, I have a what if planned for them too. And as for the name, it should be very, 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 very close to the end of the list. As soon as it's done taking its sweet freaking time. Oh, I call it Abraham's Survival, Daniel and Abe's Full Story. It's basically like Abraham surviving, which is a separate what if, but Abraham finds Daniel. They reunite after basically just coming across each other, and basically it connects them in a way that I feel that the story should have connected them. And that's going to be a minute in the future because I want to make a few other Walking Dead stories, but just know that one's in line for the future. Also, another thing, if you guys didn't see my recent community posts, along with that John Wick and Dante one, I have just finished Shrek, Insidious, and Pirates of the Caribbean. And right now, I am watching Phineas and Ferb. That means all 4 seasons. That means the Mission Marvel, second dimension and the Candace in the Universe one, and the fact that the 5th and 6th seasons, which were confirmed to be coming here really, really soon, I'll be checking them out too. And I'll actually be making what ifs about them. I already have several planned for them. As for what if I was in Friday the 13th, I'm pretty sure I already have that saved. Yes, I do. But yeah, I figured that I should tell you guys about that stuff because it's really freaking interesting.
Too many innocent people. That is a problem which can be easily corrected.
Oh, I didn't even knock off his hat. Come on.
Evidently, our solution does not please.
They made Android 19's voice actor in this game ugly. He had several in Raging Blast, Dragon Ball Z Kai, the Budokai Tenkaichi games, and it's just, why? Why do you have to have more than one voice? Like, 19 is the like, you got to make several voice actors for a single guy.
If all you know about me is from before I went to net, you're about to be in for a real shock.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You guys stay out of this. If I'm the one these guys want, and that's what they're gonna get.
A most intriguing discrepancy, this dormant power. It departs rather considerably.
Second
from the
dimension
dead
Doof took
previously
over the
compiled.
first dimension, aka what if he won? Well, then it would be no different from his universe. So honestly, it would just be a direct copy, which is kind of what it is, yet not. And then the other Doof would just be imprisoned, and that's basically like what if Doofenshmirtz, the real one, didn't find the toy train, and it would honestly just destroy the story.
Is not remotely discouraging. His strength is within manageable parameters. Android number 19 shall now operate as your executioner.
Is that right? Fine. Then get over here and fight.
Kameha? Really? I love how they brought that back once again. Yeah, but some analysis... I do analysis videos already. But some analysis videos like that, I can just answer for you. Because they're so obvious that turning them into a video would be contradictory, because it's so obvious as to what the answer would be, that if I turned it into a video, then it would just be stupid and pointless to even make. Which is why if I can't make it in at least story or analysis video, then I'll answer you directly.
Super Saiyan transformation with Goku on a level far beyond us all. We'll see.
Which is how I've always done my what if ideas. If I can't make it an analysis or story video, then, or saga, or vice versa, then I'll answer you myself. In case you, there's fact of the day for you guys. Oh, you think you're so cute, 19. You think you're so cute. Whoa! They actually gave him that move? I mean, they kind of did in Raging Blast. I love how they made the brain design for the androids. It looks so realistic. Kind of. It looks more robotic than an actual brain. Except if you look more closely, it looks more realistic. Except in the show, it actually looked pretty real. Like Dr. Giroux's brain, it legit looked like a brain, like Dr. Wheelo's. I love how they gave us Super Garlic Jr. in this game, yet they didn't give us normal Garlic Jr. Like, what kind of freaking messed up stuff is that? Like, how are you going to go ahead and give us Super Garlic Jr., but you're not even going to give us normal Garlic Jr.? Bull crap. Well, isn't that nice? Go and help. Oh, here's where another what if takes place. I can either go and help Piccolo, or I can wait for Vegeta and Trunks. I'm going to go and help. Why the frick not? Oh, so this is just whenever Cell... Goku goes to the battlefield right whenever Cell's about to blast Piccolo. This is basically like, what if Goku fought Imperfect Cell? You know, if there was any Cell that Goku before the Hyperbolic Time Chamber would be able to actually fight and beat, it's Cell before he absorbed number 17. Of course he's still alive.
I'll buy some time. While I do, you rescue Piccolo and hurry back here. Be careful.
Why would you want him to hurry back to danger? Some father you are. I mean, it's Gohan, but, you know, point still.
How did you get here all of a sudden? I hadn't felt the faintest trace of your energy. That's for me to know. And you to find out.
I was going to say for you to never find out, but that works too.
Well, finding out isn't exactly how I'd like to do it.
I have something special in mind in my what if for the proto forms. I can't wait to show it off to everybody. About the, whatchamacallit, the Constructicons and the clones. Since there's no Starscream. Interesting.
It hardly matters anyway, since you'll soon be more bio extract for me to turn out. Go ahead and try me, Cell.
Yeah, Cell. Not like I'm gonna let you. Not like I'm gonna keel over and let you freaking suck me dry or something. Pause. But no, realistically, he does do that if you're a Dragon Ball fan. Can you stop attacking me for 5 seconds so I can explain crap to my fans, Cell? Thank you. Maybe I don't need your help, Tien Shenhan. How about them apples? Oh, I can get Tien and 17 as allies. Okay. Try me! The Harbinger. The Harbinger. I don't know why I thought that's a Harbinger. You know what? Just ignore me. Try me! Dodon Paw! Number 16. Rocket Punch! Oh, come on! Ha! So basically 17 killed Cell.
No, it's my purpose to achieve perfection.
Yeah, I came up with a few WWE what ifs on account of last night's Friday Night SmackDown. Freaking CM Punk and Paul Heyman. Awesome! And now Goku's going to fight the androids. Wow. Is Goku going to fight them or not?
Your bodies are way too naked to be fighting right now. I'm not going anywhere. So why don't you rest up and we can do this another time?
Yeah.
What the hell are you talking about? These little scrapes are nothing. We could still take you easy.
I'd love to see that.
Don't really need any sympathy. I haven't had a scratch.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, what's that supposed to mean?
Well, not naming numbers, but one of us was having all the action and ended up with a couple blue. Just step aside and let a lady stretch her leg.
Yeah, whatever.
You got any problem at 16?
Negative.
Good. Glad we're on the same page.
Attention!
Figure 16 want to take out Goku himself.
Of course. Just be careful, Goku.
Goku's always careful. Well, kind of. He did get felled by a common ray gun in Resurrection F. So he's not always careful.
No way. You being as strong as you are is actually why I want to fight you one-on-one. I want to test out if my current skill level matches up with yours. That's all.
Yeah. Personally, I can't wait until I get to like the big stories. Like the John Wick and Daniel one, that's just an example of like the Sophia and Negan, the Madison story, the Merle and Beta story, the frickin' Lightning McQueen. Big stories like that, like actually big stories with like big prospects and like bringing new people in, even if they don't stay with you, just them being in the video is enough. And it just really hypes me up and like gets me to actually want to make more. And also another thing, sometimes I just upload things and like they barely ever, if like never, get any comments or like views or anything like that. So one would think, why even bother making them in the first place? Well, it's in some hope that they do get seen in the future and just to share them in general, you know?
wasn't expecting this today.
That one's saved, by the way, just now. TF Motion Freak, I saved it for you. That'll be the last one I save, because I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Well, I hope that you guys enjoyed the new picks, the new outlook, and the new stuff, and the stuff I've spoiled for my projects and everything like that, and enjoyed a good stream, even though, you know, it wasn't as many people as I thought there was going to be, but again, could just be earlier time. With all that said, I'm going to be posting the next poll and the picture of Diego after I end the stream here, along with working much more heavily on the John Wick and Daniel thing to get it done by the end of the month and start on all the other stories I plan to work on to get a break by at least New Year's. With all that said, I will see you guys next week for more stuff and update you constantly with the results of all my stuff. So thank you guys for joining the stream.